The Mahanoy area football team won their third straight game on Friday night, beating Hamburg 36-28 in overtime. The team has some solid leadership this season, including 4 talented senior captains. I went there recently to do a fun feature piece where I asked the team some trivia questions for our sports show Out of Left Field and got to know the captains a little better. Mahanoy area lineman Tony Merchlinsky and quarterback and safety Danny Lawrence had humble beginnings in the Mahanoy area football program. They grew up around the program and had some interesting experiences.
The first time you picked up a high school ball, was it a little did it fit in your hand? Was it a little awkward?
Yeah, I mean, I was a ball boy, and just being a ball boy, kind of had to hold it with 2 hands to throw it around with Merch. He was the other ball boy. Before my dad became a wide receiver coach for the team, he did the video, he filmed for us, So
and how did you get your dad? Is your dad one of the coaches?
Yeah, my dad has been a coach since he graduated high school. So
you guys were the ones running around the sidelines on Friday nights. I mean, what were your thoughts then? Did you ever think I'd be here senior year doing what you're doing right now? Or did it just seem too far off? Or you didn't think about it?
I don't know, back then that was scary when the refs would yell at you if you didn't have the ball. I think that's more scary than playing in a varsity game.
The refs would yell at you if you didn't have the ball already? I guess they wanted to go, right? Danny, you seem like you have a memory.
There was actually a time where I guess I was standing too close to the sideline. All I was behind the line, and he pushed me, the ref, because he had to. I guess it was so important that he had to run down the sideline.
And you guys stuck with football. This didn't turn you. You were like, I'm gonna keep with this no matter what. Do you have a better relationship with the referees now?
I would say yes. I do.
Yes, because no one's being pushed around.
Yeah, none of the refs have pushed me yet. So.
Merchlinsky has been Lawrence's center since they began playing tackle football long before high school, and the two have gone from ball boys to linchpins for an offense that likes to move fast and push people around. The team has put up 123 points and over 1,300 yards in 3 straight wins recently. Watching them play is like looking at the inside of a finely tuned fancy watch. There's a lot of calculated movements by players who can play many different positions. Before our interview on this day, Hayden Wall had to huddle up with his teammates to decide what positions he was going to tell me he plays.
I kind of play a hybrid in a triple option. So I could end up being a wide receiver, I could end up being a running back. So it's kind of like a slot back, I guess I would say.
Thanks to all that movement on offense, I had trouble following the ball in practice while getting video. I told the captains this, and it was music to their ears.
Yeah, it's a great thing. We never want them to know where the ball is at, because that's the whole premise of the offense. Confuse people so no one knows who has the ball and get leverage on people.
How do you do that? I mean, I don't know if it's a big secret, you can't, but I mean, what is the main concept to do that well? If you're doing that well, how do you flawlessly try to carry that out?
Reads, fakes, and everyone being on the same page. I mean, if there's one person wrong, it ruins an entire play, so everyone has to be on the same page, everyone has to know their job, know what they're doing.
That seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work, but it's worth it.
Senior fullback and linebacker Alexis Perez knows all about hard work. He didn't take his first snap until junior high school.
Oh, I definitely had to work every bit to get to where I'm at. I started off as a wide receiver. I couldn't catch, couldn't move well. It was bad, but worked hard and hard, and the coach helped me, and eventually I got to where I am now, and I can start now, and I'm confident that I can hold my own against anyone I play with.
Perez has held his own to the tune of 434 rushing yards through 5 weeks. His work on the field has also helped him off of it.
Football was great for me 7th grade because that was the first sport I had been in. After that, I started getting into other sports, and that's when I started wrestling and track, and it just built into me to work hard, and I'll get better and better, and it definitely helped even in school and stuff. Give me something to be motivated towards.
Watch Out of Left Field on SSPTV to see the captains square off in the Mental Game Trivia Challenge. Here's a trivia question for you at home. Going into week 5 of the high school football season, who led our area in rushing according to the Standard Speaker newspaper? The answer? Danny Lawrence with 738 yards, and after the overtime win against Hamburg, he now has 926 rushing yards at the halfway point of the season. On the field, the Golden Bears start Schuylkill League Division II play against defending division champion Schuylkill Haven this Friday. They close out the year with 5 straight league games, so watch out for Mahanoy area on the football field and on an upcoming Out of Left Field episode. For right now in our Hazelton studio, I'm Ken Cara.